Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be recreating Ariana Grande's Beauty Secrets Vogue video. I have been wanting to recreate this for a long time, so I'm super excited. I have my ponytail going on, so I am ready for this video. So let's get right into it. I'm going to have the video playing down here, so if I'm looking down, that's why.
Hi Vogue, it's Ariana Grande, and I am here today to walk you through some of my skin prep and do a hopefully cute makeup look. I'm gonna start with the Sarah Ford BioCell Oxygen Serum.
So the first step in her skincare is a serum, and I actually don't have any, so I'm going to be skipping this one.
I still have breakouts all the time when I'm using a lot of makeup on set, but it keeps my skin as clear as possible. Next, I'm going to use La Mer moisturizer, and I'm going to mix it with some SPF.
The next step in her routine is mixing moisturizer with sunscreen. I've never tried this, so I'm kind of nervous to see. I don't even know if mine will mix well, but I use the Bioma Moisturizing Gel Cream. For my sunscreen, I use the Supergoop Unseen Sunscreen. This is my most favorite sunscreen I've ever used. It's so good. Whoa, the texture is weird.
Growing up in Florida, I spent a lot of time in the sun. I think that's probably where some of my discoloration and my freckles and everything comes from. Next, I'm going to use REM Beauty Under Eye Cooling Balm. This is one of my favorite products we have. This has like my favorite texture in the world. It's super cool.
Next, she's gonna use the eye balm from her brand, and I don't have the exact same blue one she has, but I do have the pink one that they have, so I'm gonna be using this one. And I don't know where I heard from. I've heard somewhere that use your ring finger because it's like the lightest, like not heaviest finger, and it's good for your sensitive under eye. And this actually works wonders. I feel like one time I put it on at night, I woke up without dark circles, but I really do like this. It does cool your eyes.
And plumping, so it fills out any little fine lines and creates like such a smooth base for your makeup. I'm also gonna use these Shiseido eye patches.
So next she's using eye patches, and I don't have any of those either, so I'm also gonna skip this step.
Which way are they supposed to go, world? Because I do them this way.
You're right, queen.
But I have to be wrong. So they've been on for like a good 4 hours now, so I'm gonna take these off. Now I'm gonna get into my makeup. The first thing I'm going to use is our brand new REM Beauty Sweetener Foundation. I'm using the shade Light 8 NW. I'm gonna use like a pump and a half.
Next, she's going in with foundation, but I actually don't have that foundation. I actually been wanting to try it, but I just don't really use foundation, so I haven't gotten it. But I do have the Fenty Beauty one, so I'm just gonna put it over like my little spots that could use some help. But I also try not to use too much because one time I did use this and I kind of broke out, so my skin just overall doesn't really like foundation.
Next, I'm gonna use Sweetener Concealer. My shade is Light 4G, and I'm gonna get ready to set with this Anastasia Vanilla Setting Powder. I like to set pretty quickly after I apply. I just try to make sure that nothing could possibly move.
Once again, I don't have that exact same concealer she has, but I do have these two. It's the Kylie Cosmetics one and the Makeup by Mario. And since my skin is losing pigment because it is fall now, I'm gonna be using my lighter shade. This is more like my summer one. This is my which one? They don't show how she puts it on, so we're just gonna like guess. She also says that she gets her powder ready, so I'm gonna get my Morphe powders ready.
I'm gonna go a little bit out of order and start to fill in my eyebrows because I'm sure they're probably driving you crazy too. I'm currently like half Glinda. I've been bleaching my eyebrows for a year now, and I definitely need to touch them up. I'm gonna fill them in with this MAC eyebrow styler in the shade Fling. I like to make the ends really short and kind of shave them and ruin them and then draw the shape I like, which is more of a like kind of straight and lifted Audrey Hepburn-ish shaped brow.
Okay, so she actually has powder under her eyes, so I'm gonna go back and put some powder on my eyes just so we can achieve the same look as the one she's going for. Then she says she also does her eyebrows, and I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. brow pencil. I also kind of like the same eyebrow shape that she's going for, which is like she said, like straight up, but I don't cut the tails of my brows. I low-key should, because I accidentally did cut it off, and it was fine because I was able to do the shape I wanted. Yeah, I'm just gonna go in and fill in my brows, and this is in the shade deep brown, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so I'm done with my eyebrows. This one always turns out really good, and this one kind of just does her best.
I kind of have eyebrows now. I don't know what I'm gonna do next. I feel like I'm going in a strange order today, but I'm just gonna go with the flow and we'll figure it out together. I'm going to use this contour. It says Nuria too because I stole this from my makeup artist. I have a massive forehead to begin with, and my hairline is sliding back more and more every day. So I have to contour it more and more as time goes on.
Okay, so she goes in with like a little palette of a contour, but I don't have that. I do have this Fenty Beauty one. It looks like she goes in with the brush, so that is what I'm gonna do. She goes like under her cheekbones. Whoa, that kind of snatched me up. And I'm gonna do some on my forehead. That might have been too much. Oh, she did that too.
I'm gonna do my little button nose.
She did it and I didn't even know.
I like.
So she goes in with her finger to do her little button nose. I usually go in with the brush, but we're gonna see what this is all about. So yeah, that is too much. I'm gonna blend it out with a little brush. Okay, that kind of took away the whole thing.
And then I'm going to highlight using our Ariana Beauty Miss Mercury highlight. I'm not flipping you off, but maybe, you know?
Okay, and then she goes in with highlighter with her finger. She uses her middle finger. And then she says, I'm not flicking you off, but maybe. And then she just goes into town. Goes to town. That looks so cute. Okay, and then she just touches up her powder with her beauty blender.
I was always fascinated by Audrey Hepburn and Marilyn Monroe because you could tell that they were doing these makeup tricks before anyone really had it figured out yet. You look at like Audrey's gorgeous brows that she drew and the way she did her lipstick, like slightly like over here, and then Marilyn had her own tricks. It's just, and I think she used to use Vaseline as highlight back then. It's just so cool. It's always fascinated me. I've always loved makeup. I don't know what I am doing. I'm gonna do Bobbi Brown. I'm gonna take this pink that is over here, that one, and just kind of.
Okay, so next she's going in with blush, but she uses it for eyeshadow. And she goes in with like a peachy shade of blush. So I'm gonna be going in with this one. I'm just gonna use my blush brush. And then she puts it on her eye. And I like this one because it has glitter, so it's gonna look cute as eyeshadow.
My whole lid basically, but also my whole face. One of my favorite things to do is to create like a 60s looking cat eye, and I'm gonna use our multi-use eye stick in Intergalactic. My next step is gonna be blush, and I'm gonna use Dior Rosy Glow.
So she goes in with the Dior Rosy Glow blush, and I feel like the closest shade I have to that is this one, and this is by Grande Beauty. So I really like this one, but I've kind of been using more cream blushes, but oh my god, but I do still love this one.
Something I do with my blush that also makes no sense is I like go in my eyebrows and my this and kind of everywhere.
For her blush, she kind of just does it on her cheeks. And then she says she kind of puts it in her eyebrows, which I'm kind of scared because I already put too much. So Now we have to try to fix this. I put too much on my eyebrows. That just shows you how pigmented her blushes are.
Something else that I fell in love with recently is doing like a shadowy version of a cat eye instead of a liquid line. Back to the Bobbi Brown. I'm gonna mix that guy and this one. I feel like my relationship to beauty has changed so much over the years, especially because I started so young. I, over the years, used makeup as a disguise or as something to hide behind, and more and more hair, more and more thicker the eyeliner, the whatever, and that can be so beautiful at times, and I still do have love for it. I'm doing mascara and appreciation for it, but I think as I get older, I don't love that being the intention behind it anymore.
So next, she is going in with mascara, and I have the Run Beauty one. In the video, she didn't curl her lashes, but I'm going to because I just love curling my lashes. I'm just gonna go in with this one. I also really like the lengthening one. If anything, I do like that one more. This is the volumizing one. Okay, so that step is done.
I think of it as self-expression now and accentuating what is here. Our relationships to beauty are so personal. Like, we're here talking about beauty secrets. Isn't the secret that we all just want to feel our best and be loved? Full transparency, as a beauty person, as I do my lips, I've had a ton of lip filler over the years and Botox. I stopped in 2018 because I just felt so too much. I just felt like hiding, you know? Didn't expect to get emotional. For a long time, beauty was about hiding for me. And now I feel like maybe it's not. Since I stopped getting fillers and Botox, and maybe I'll start again one day, I don't know. To each their own, whatever makes you feel beautiful, I do support. But I know for me, I was just like, oh, I want to see my well-earned cry lines and smile lines. I hope my smile lines get deeper and deeper.
That's so cute. Okay, so she goes in with a lip stain, but I don't really have anything like that. So I'm gonna be using one of these just to give me some color to my lips. I'm gonna go in with this one. It's in the shade Ribbon. Okay, and then she kind of goes back in with her brows, but I don't think I need to fix my eyebrows anymore.
Juicy tubes.
She goes in with lip gloss, and it's kind of like a little thing like this. So I'm gonna be using this one, and this one's by Kylie Cosmetics.
Something I do, and that's insane, but I use my lip stain and then I put gloss and then I wipe it off so it looks like I actually have pigment in my lips, which I don't. I'm gonna use pink razor instead. It's a little more fair. Mod Vanilla, my favorite. Love it I actually do love it so much.
I do love that she put fragrance at the end of her tutorial because I love a good fragrance. The ones I've been using right now are Thank You Next by Ariana Grande. I've also been using Cosmic by Kylie Jenner. This is my favorite one of Ariana's. Lastly, the one I've been using the most is Sweet Tooth by Sabrina Carpenter. But today we are gonna use Thank You Next by Ariana.
Fragrance is so important to me. It's one of my favorite things to work on. I saw Hailey Bieber use my product in her video, and I brought hers to mine because I love this lip mask. It's so good. This is the watermelon, but I think the birthday cake is my favorite.
Next, she's going in with my favorite lip balm of all time. I wish I was joking. I ran out of these. My lips were so dry. I had to use my other chapsticks. They didn't make my lips as soft as these do. You put this on overnight, you wake up with some buttery smooth lips. And I still do have the lip gloss on, so she did end up taking hers off just for the stain. So I'm gonna go do that real quick. I do feel like it honestly kind of did leave a little stain, but I don't know. I also really do like the birthday cake one, but my favorite is the caramel one, so that's the one I'm gonna go in with.
I'm gonna make this line a little heavier because I know that's what the children want.
So she does go in and does eyeliner, and I have been skipping that part because I just don't have nothing like that. But I feel like one thing I can do is go in with this little thing that I have, and she just puts that on her eyelid. And she draws kind of like a wing with it, kind of like that, and that kind of does look cute. And then she does go in with eyeliner at the end. And I'm not the best at eyeliner, so I'm kind of scared. I think for this look, I'm gonna do just like a small little wing just because I don't really do eyeliner. And this look does look really nice and I don't want to mess it up. So we're gonna do a little bit of a brown liner. It's not the best at all. And then she like goes in, does the line, and then snatches it even further with her fingernail. And I honestly don't know if I like that, but it's on. So, and if I take it off, it's gonna take everything else off. So I'm gonna just leave it. But it does kind of look cute. Not really, but kind of.
I'm gonna set with Fenty setting spray. They don't sell this anymore.
So she does go in with the Fenty setting spray, but I do have the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray, so I'm going with this one. I don't really like using this because it makes my mascara like rub onto my eyes. So I'm just gonna do a little bit of this. I did say I was going to do a little bit, and I did a lot.
That is it. I think we did a pretty and pink cat eye moment today. We had a little therapy session in the middle. Talked about beauty inside and out. And I'm just sending everyone so much love. Thank you for watching. Have a beautiful day.
Okay, so this is pretty much the final look after following Ariana Grande's Vogue Beauty Secrets video. I love that video so much. It's probably one of my favorite beauty secrets video just because of how real and authentic it feels. And Ariana is just one of my favorite artists of all time. She literally raised me since I was little. I remember sitting in my living room listening to Focus for the first time. I was like, that's when I knew the definition of mother for real, because I was like, that's mother, because what? I honestly do really like this look. It ended up really cutesy, and with my little ponytail, it looks even cuter. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.